My name is Yuriyal Bridgeman. I'm an artist based in Brisbane from the Chimbu province of Papua New Guinea. We are sitting in front of Suna, an installation conceptually based on my own house in the Waghi Valley in Papua New Guinea. I belong to the Yuri tribe in Chimbu, and Suna is a word that describes a meeting or gathering place in the center of the community.
Suna Middle Ground sits on the front lawn of UQ Art Museum between the iconic Forgan Smith building, right in the heart of UQ St Lucia. My name is Jocelyn Flynn and I'm Assistant Curator at the University of Queensland Art Museum. The display of Suna Middle Ground coincides with the 50th year of PNG independence, gained from Australia in 1975. Bridgeman's Suna Middle Ground is a symbol of PNG cultural unity and pride, and the backdrop to celebrate this momentous occasion.
The exterior of the structure is designed with the Kumul bird of paradise in mind. The beak is referenced at the top, and you have these lines that are referencing feathers and movement. You have the yellow and the green, which are on its beak and its chest. And as you go further down, it sort of turns into a maroon, almost purple color, going down to the external wall structure, which sort of turns it more into sort of like a kumul in flight at night. So it's sort of like raised up and moving or sort of spinning. So I tried to capture this sort of movement where it's flying and you can sort of see its wingspan. It's the first time I've actually tried to represent it like this. The first iteration of Suna was made for the Sydney Biennial, made more or less for an art exhibit. The purpose of this one has really shifted a lot. We are positioned in a very elite university, place of education, where it's positioned between the UQ Art Museum and the Law Library. It made me think about why we originally built it in PNG. Why we built that was basically for our education purposes. A lot of these guys didn't finish school, so doing art, learning about the shields has been their schooling, and mine as well.
Approaching the University of Queensland Art Museum, visitors will encounter the bold and striking installation set against the backdrop of the University of Queensland. Suna Middle Ground is a place to share information, share knowledge, share stories, and be a contemplative space to connect with each other.
During the construction of this house, it became more clear that we're both celebrating PNG's independence and then also sort of reflecting on our strengths as a people and my place in there as an artist who has a voice to gift something here as well. So I do sort of think about it as giving a gift, placing it here, and hopefully with the intentions that people can use it for some purpose, just like we do back in the village. It has a real function. It's pretty common in PNG, in our culture, that we do grand things. We dress up in grand ways and we show it, want to show ourselves. We want to bilas and do these things. Mi bilasim house. So I've made it a really attractive looking house on the outside so that people are interested to come in, and then here they can be seated and find their sort of space in here. So it is a place for contemplation, but it can be used as a place for discussion, and we've had lots of arguments in houses like these and then sort of resolving things and making things. I know that it has a lot of potential. I hope that there is a lot of groups from any sort of background that kind of come forward and say, oh, we want to use this space. I hope that over the few months that it's here, that something can also happen in here, just like it maybe did over there. We had a need for a space when we built that structure, and then we decided, okay, this is going to be our site for creating work and meeting and growing into men. That's what that space has provided. I'm trying to give something here where it could potentially have the same meaning for some people here in a time where the world is very crazy and uncertain and there's a lot to talk about, that maybe this could be a place to talk about things, resolve things, and come together. Because I've seen in my years going back to PNG, almost 20 years now, been going back and forth, that a space like this can really do a good service for people when they need it. In between these sandstone buildings and the privilege and all that stuff that comes with this space, maybe this will serve as sort of like a middle point where you can kind of shut that out for a bit and refocus.
Bridgeman invites audiences inside his installation, and they are welcome to rest, reflect, share, and connect with one another.